I am 3,000 miles away from where I last recorded, back in beautiful downtown New York, Upper East Side, and how amazing life has transformed, and also transformed here because I was here all the way through the pandemic. And so it makes me realize how symbolic this is of life continuing to shift and change. I was talking with a mentor of mine last week because I had put my work on pause, and now I am starting to come out of burnout and have a bit more energy. And I don't know, I have changed so much, and so many things have changed since I actively worked on my business. Can you, oh, I see what he's trying to do. Look like somebody was going to try to drive down the wrong way on the street. So I am in the midst of reflecting and considering how what I believe has changed. And this happens throughout life. As we grow and evolve, our perceptions of reality change. And I'm going to put a pause there and do this on the way back when the sun's in my face, rather than behind me. All right. Walking into the sun and through all the shade. And I was talking about how what I believe about reality has changed. And one of the things I've noticed over my, it's hard to call it a career, but this has been my calling for 43 years. And one of the things I have noticed is that I have become a lot less rigid and black and white about what is reality. And I had a lot of time in the last 2-3 years reflecting on, you know, what do I believe, because I am aware of this being a hologram, and they call it an illusion. I don't think that's accurate, but it's a creation of consciousness, and it is reality. It's supposed to be real. It's physically real. It is physically dense. It's how you can tell the difference between a dream and this, in that when you're in your body, you're feeling it three-dimensionally. Though I do remember, and I have noticed when I use my quantum energy techniques, pain instantaneously disappears, and I do feel very physically present and real without the density of pain. Saw this guy walking across the street, and it was like, Jesus Christ, and it's like, oh no, the light did change. Oh, so much fun here, man. I live on an island that is about the size of Manhattan, but it has 11,000 people year-round. So here I am. I think we're all being called continuously to upgrade our perspective of life. And what I had found when 2006, I went through a huge transformation where everything that I had taught and firmly believed in just disintegrated, turned upside down. And I had to upgrade all my techniques because, as I had described at the time, reality went from being dial-up to Wi-Fi. And I have felt over the last couple of years there's another significant upgrade, and I don't have the technical language to describe what's going on right now, but an upgrade is required, and I can't put a formula to it. It's become more and more spontaneous. It also does mean that it can change from moment to moment, and I'm most successful in facilitating that change when I'm not trying to change it. And I'm coming from a perspective of wanting to change, fix, and manipulate the hologram. It's going to become more dense. So, continuing to navigate through this life with a sense of wonder and surprise, and curious to see what happens next. If you like these videos, please like, share, subscribe. You can get them in your inbox. There's a link below if you're not already getting them in your inbox. And if you're having similar strange things happening to you, leave a comment and I will do my best to get back to you fairly quickly now. I'm still putting in a huge amount of frequent flyer miles, but I do have more time in between to respond. All right. Have a great time with reality, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Joan Newcomb, and my website is joan-newcomb.com, and there's links below to my blogs and all the other stuff. Old podcasts, things like that. And see you in the next video.